Hello everyone, this is Meena Putturaj. Sorry for the technical problem. So as I said earlier, I will be the course coordinator for this EPHM course. So I've done Masters in Public Health Nursing from CMC Vellore, and later I did Masters in Public Health from the Institute of Tropical Medicine. Currently, and I also have a lot of experience working in health governance related projects at IPH and various other institutions in India. And currently, I'm a PhD student and enrolled in Maastricht University, Netherlands. So I'm also affiliated with IPH and also Transdisciplinary University in Bengaluru. So in my PhD, I'm exploring the implementation of patient rights in the health facilities in Karnataka. So this I'm trying to understand from a governance perspective. So this is a very brief introduction about me, and you will get to know more about me during the course. So I welcome you all once again to this introductory session. So the purpose of this introductory session is to, of course, we have to introduce each other. So that is the foremost purpose of this session. And also, I also want to give a glimpse of what the course entails and also orient you towards the team that is handling this EPHM course, and in case of any problems, whom to contact. So we also provide those details in this session. So before we begin, I would invite all of you to introduce each other. Introduce yourself briefly about your name, where you come from, and what is your qualification currently, what is your working status, which organization you're affiliated with, and of course 2 lines we would like to know about what are your expectations from this course. So it would be nice, and later I invite Harish to introduce himself once the participants are done with their introduction. So let's start with the introduction. Please feel free to pitch in, or you want me to go by call your names, or maybe I'll do that. So I have Venkatesh, Mr. Venkatesh first in my list. So I would invite Venkatesh to introduce yourself. Over to you, Venkatesh. It would be nice if you can switch on your video, if possible. No compulsion. Yeah, great. I think for some, the internet bandwidth may not support. Maybe you can switch off your video. Yeah, maybe it's better if you switch off your video. The internet bandwidth is not supporting, I think, Venkatesh. Yeah. I will also turn my video.
As associate and I
Hello, Venkatesh, we can't hear you. Okay.
Venkatesh, you are on mute.
Yes. Hello, Venkatesh, can you hear us?
Yes, now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Yes, we can hear you very well. Maybe
okay.
We don't want the video.
Okay.
It's causing the
it's
internet.
Yeah. Now it's better,
yeah.
I think so.
Yes, much better. Please
proceed.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi all, I'm Dr. Venkatesh. I'm a doctor by profession, working in the capacity of associate professor in Department of Community Medicine. I did my graduation in the same college where I'm currently working, and did my post-graduation in Bangalore Medical College. And my stream of specialty is community medicine. And been working for the past 14 years in this position. Looked out to see how best we can make some changes in the community, or bring about how community participation can happen. And my work involves teaching, research, advocacy, training, and to an extent.
Okay, thanks, Venkatesh. Do you have any specific expectations from this course? What made you to join in this course? Would you like to share with us?
And Deva also. So it's been quite a stint with IPH in this regard. I've been able to work with some NGOs at the same time and other organizations. And as of now, I'm currently engaged with a small training program for the COVID vaccination here in Tumkur district. Okay. So my expectations in this from this is to get the systems perspective of how the system operates, works up, and how it is made up, and how we can try to bring the community perspective into the system and try to take it further. Because I've seen programs being rolled out, but it does not work in the way in which what it is expected by its own measures, like through its indicators and like that. So to get a view of how systems work, I've chosen this course would help me in trying to understand and get further ahead in editing research also.
Great. Thank you, Venkatesh, and welcome to the course. So I take the keyword systems perspective. Thank you. Now I call upon Mr. Vamshi to introduce himself.
Thank you, Meena. Hi all, good afternoon. This is Vamshi. I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh, but currently working in Bangalore. I'm a public health researcher with interest in health financing, health economics, and health systems. I did my master's in public health from Manipal University, and later I worked with the government of Andhra Pradesh in a publicly funded health insurance scheme in Andhra at that time. And then later I received a Commonwealth scholarship and did my second master's in global aging and policy from the University of Southampton. Currently, I'm working at IPH as the co-lead of health financing and UHC cluster. And the reason for taking up this course is basically because the feedback that I have received from the participants of the earlier batches, and also because of the lineup of the modules. Especially, I'm looking forward to learn from the modules, especially on health systems thinking, local health systems, and monitoring and evaluation. And I should say that I'm also happy to see a couple of my colleagues as participants in this course. And I'm sure that is going to give me a good experience, learning experience, like my university and college days with fun and discussions. And I'm actually excited and happy to start the journey, learning the health systems better. Thank you. Thank you, Meena.
Yeah, thanks, Vamsi. And warm welcome to you also. And now I call upon, yes, so you already mentioned specific chapters modules you're looking forward, like local health system monitoring and evaluation. And definitely those things are covered in the course. Okay, now I call upon Ms. Saujanya Kar. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, I'm basically dentist. I worked in clinical dentistry, then I did my post-graduation graduate diploma in hospital management. Then I worked in various corporate firms and including NHM Odisha as a hospital manager. Then I gradually inclined towards the public health aspect. I worked mainly in hospitals, so I don't have much experience and clarity on the community participation and towards the health policy system strengthening. So I took a decision to take a mid-level career break, and I joined full-time MPH from AIPH University Odisha. Now I am a second semester student, back to studies, and one of my faculty suggested to pursue this course while doing MPH. He also did it since 3 or 4 years back from IPH. So my expectations, I want to gain clarity on these modules. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Saujanya. Your interest to understand public health concepts outside the four walls of the hospital is definitely much required, I feel, given the current situation especially. And definitely those concepts, public health concepts, critical concepts are covered in the course. Thank you very much and welcome to the
Thank
course.
you. Thank you.
Okay, next we have Kranti. Yes, Kranti, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, are you all able to hear me?
Yes, clear.
Meena, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kranti. I have been a program coordinator for India Health Policy Systems Research Fellowships Program. My background, however, has been mostly in life sciences. So from being a scientist, I sort of had this hidden agenda to get into public health, and fortunately, I have found my way now. However, I've realized that I don't have much of the basics that are required. So I'm really looking forward to this course just to build my fundamentals. And I'm looking forward to also interacting with everybody, I'm sure, from diverse backgrounds. Expectation would be of myself to successfully complete the program and get the maximum out of it.
Yes, Kranti. Nice to hear that. Yes, definitely. This is a course to build your foundational skills on public health, and you're in the right place. Welcome to the course. Okay, thank you, Kranti. Next, I invite Himashri. Could you please introduce yourself? If your bandwidth allows, please, if you feel free, please switch on the video. We want to really see your faces.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
So, hello everyone. I am Dr. Himashri Bhattacharya. I am basically from the field of community medicine. I have done my MD in community medicine, and I'm presently working as associate professor in AIIMS Guwahati. And initially, I was working in NEGRIMS, which is in Shillong. I was there. I was working as assistant professor, and just recently I have joined here. And so basically, the purpose of joining this course is to get a concrete knowledge. Actually, we have a patchy knowledge, more or less, of the various aspects of public health management. So my expectation is that if I can get a very concrete knowledge of the basic concepts of public health management and its practical implications, how we apply it in like for management of public health programs. So like these will be a very good thing for me. These are my primary expectations from the course. So thanks everyone, and I'm very glad to be a part of this course.
We are also very happy to have you, Himashri, with us. I see many teaching professionals, especially, they are very keen to undergo this course. And I'm really appreciating that because even I come from a health background. In the regular curriculum, the concepts which is not covered, maybe it is covered, but then the orientation, that systems orientation, health system approach, such things we are not sensitized enough, I feel. And that is why we have introduced, we are running this course, especially to broaden our vision and also orient towards the broader public health architecture. So that's the very purpose of this course, and very happy to host you in this course. Thank you and welcome to the course. Thank you. So now I invite, I don't know, what is that? Yeah, Kamal, could you please introduce yourself? Kamal Chetri.
Yes, madam. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hi, here I'm Kamal Chetri. I'm actually from West Bengal, district Darjeeling, and I'm working in Madhya Pradesh since 2015 onwards. I'm working in Integrated Health and Development Project. So I did my this master degree, MSW, from Pune University, Maharashtra. And I have so many friends actually. they completed this public health management, and then they did MPH also. But I have always desired to do these things but maybe actually God actually provided me this platform, and I'm really happy. And yeah, what is my expectation? I want to say actually, I want to learn actually that system actually, the so many the critical system there is thinking and health system, so many things. And I just attend one class in Australia. There is 1,000 population, there is one public health worker, so something. And then India, there is like a lot of gap is there. So I thought I'll also let's learn something new, and I will also contribute some of the things, maybe my ideas, my knowledge, my skills, whatever it is. So I might be able to contribute this thing as a public health worker. So I'm uh, very much happy and to learn these things. And then maybe I could also able to contribute my ideas to the needy community. So yeah, so and I should successfully complete this course. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamal. Yes, having more public health professionals is the need of the hour, I would say. Even now, if you see the COVID response is actually led by clinicians. The policymakers are advised by clinicians who work in the four walls of the hospital, who have a very narrow idea about public health, epidemic response, epidemiology, all that. So it would be nice to have this cadre of public health professionals who have a broad view, and that is really helpful to. And we aim for universal health coverage, sustainable development goals, and with that narrow approach, it is definitely not possible to achieve these goals. And I'm very happy to see your interest in this course. Thank you very much, and welcome to the course. May I now call upon Kusum More? Could you please introduce yourself? We can't hear you. Your voice is musical.
Is it better now? Is it better now?
Yeah. Better. Much better.
So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Kusum More. I have completed my MD in community medicine in 2017 from CMC Vellore. And after that, I worked for 1 year in St. John's Research Institute, Bangalore. So this project was on implementation research. So that was my first, work experience after MD. And working with the rural communities, even during our PG training, working with the rural and tribal communities, doing outreach clinics, I understood the importance of looking at things as a whole and not as a like in isolation. So since then, I'm interested in health systems and health policy, which are both looking at things, I feel, from a broader perspective, like a bird's eye view of things. So I had taken a course with IPH during my stay at St. John's Research Institute. So that was on implementation research, and I'd really liked so that was a blended learning because that was a pre-pandemic era, and there were some courses. I mean, some of the modules that happened online, and we had a 3-day workshop face-to-face in Bangalore. So I had attended that, and I'd really liked the approach that IPH uses in the whole learning landscape. So I've been looking at the courses. I mean, because I finished that course, I keep getting emails, and this email came up, and because it aligns with my interest in health systems, I thought I should take it up. And after 1 year at St. John's, I moved on to work with ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, one of the daughter institutes in Mumbai, which is the National Institute of Research in Reproductive Health. So there, 2.5 years, I worked in health technology assessment, health economics. That also was related to health policy, because we were informing the policymakers on decision making regarding new health technology. So that was again somewhat related to the bigger view of things. So yeah, currently now I am working as India project officer in tuberculosis public-private mix learning network. So this learning network is it's an initiative by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and WHO and McGill University, Canada. And currently, my supervisor has been with IPH for a long time. She was with IPH for a long time. That's Dr. Vijayashree Yellappa. So she is my supervisor now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to learning a lot from this course. Yeah, thanks.
Hello, can you all hear me? I'm sorry, I dropped off. My internet is a bit disappointing today. I'm really sorry. So I heard, Kusum, you have extensive experience in the field of public health already. So we are not claiming that we are going to teach you the concepts and all that. It's basically we're going to apply the adult learning principles. We are going to learn from each other. So we are here to learn from you also. So that sharing and learning is very much appreciated in this course. So it's not that we are not going to teach the definitions and all that, but it's more about critically reflecting on those concepts and their practical applications to the field of public health. So that's what we assure in this course. And thank you, Kusum, for that introduction, and welcome to the course.
Thank you.
And yes, thank you. We have Elizabeth. I see Elizabeth is not able to use his or her mic. Elizabeth, will you be able to speak now?
Can you hear me? Let me try.
Yes. Yeah, very clear.
All right. Good afternoon from where I am. My name is Elizabeth Tabitha, and I'm Ghanaian. I'm a medical doctor, internal medicine physician. I'm currently a research fellow with Janssen Pharmaceutical in Belgium, and doing a master's in tropical medicine at the Institute of Tropical Medicine in Antwerp. I'm also a pre-doc student. So you can see that I'm not really in the public health aspect. I'm really like a budding clinical researcher, but I joined this course because I think that back home in Ghana, if you are even a clinical researcher, you will still be called on to talk about, to give your perspectives on policies and systems thinking. And for me, having knowledge about the public health approach is important for researchers so that you can have like a complete overview of what you are doing and how it will directly benefit the whole population and not just your small corner in your research. So that is why I joined the course. So I hope to pick up some valuable skills and knowledge. I know that most of the things are going to be in the Indian context, but hopefully I can pick up some principles that are applicable in Ghana, in West Africa, in Sub-Saharan Africa as a whole. Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Elizabeth. That's wonderful to hear that you're joining from Ghana. And as you're aware, this course is so much oriented towards Indian health system and the problems in with the health systems in India. But still in the initial modules, if you see, we give an overview of other health systems so that you can compare where the Indian health system stands. And the other point is that you can also, during the process of learning, you can also already identify many similarities or the differences with the Ghana's health system with the Indian health system, and you can also share us your viewpoints and perspectives on this. So it would be very helpful for others also to learn Ghana's health system, which without enrolling in a specific course on Ghana's health system. So happy to host you. Thanks for joining. Okay, I think all of us have introduced each other. Have I missed anyone? I don't think so. Okay, so now I invite Harish. Actually, in our EPHM team, we are 4 members. So I myself, the course coordinator, Ms. Meena Putturaj. And then we have Dr. Prashant N.S. He's the subject matter expert. In fact, he's the one who designed this whole EPHM course with the support of other faculty at IPH. So he's not able to join today because he's ill. And then we have Ms. Rashmi. She provides all the administrative support. In fact, you already would have contacted with her in terms of application, registration, payment of fees and all that. So during the course also you can contact her for any doubts. If you direct all your doubts, clarifications, anything is required, please put forward your queries to her and she will direct to me and to the subject matter expert, and we will respond immediately. So we have Rashmi, she's also not able to join, unfortunately. Then we have Harish with us, he's here. He's helping us to implement the learning management system. So he's providing all the technical support. So Harish, could you please introduce yourself to the team, to the participants?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So hi everyone, this is Harish. So I've been part of IPH since it's been 7 years. So we want to give the best online learning experience. So we would like to receive feedbacks from all of you, and so we take it seriously. Any feedback, it could be a small thing, and we would try to implement, and we would like to give a best experience online. So hope to meet everyone in the coming hangouts as well. So we'll be having hangouts in a month, once we complete, I think 2 modules. So yeah, nice to meet you everyone.
Thank you, Harish. So we have done with the introduction. So now what I will do, I will quickly take you through the modules. I will not give an elaborate description about the modules, but just a glimpse of it. So there are totally, the main aim of this course is to, of course, build the capacity of the public health professionals, enable systems thinking, and also introduce you to the health system approach in public health. So there are 8 modules in this course, and the modules are divided into number of units. Maximum a module will have 5 units, 4 to 5 units. So the first module is about health systems and health system analysis. So it will give you what do you mean by systems thinking, what do you mean by health system, how you should be, what are the different perspectives on defining health systems and all that, and also what is the usefulness of frameworks in understanding health system. The second module is, and also the module 1 gives an overview about the health systems of other countries, very briefly, and an overview of it. And then the second module covers the health system structure and functioning in India. So how it is organized, both the public and the private, how it is organized, what are the key functions of health systems. And the third module is going deep. That is, it is about identifying and also elaborately discusses the gaps, what are the issues we are facing with the Indian health system, and we will dive deep into the vertical health programs, social determinants of health and all that. And the fourth module is about local health system. So what do you mean by what is that local in the local health system, and how to manage a local health system? And the other one of you were telling they are very much keen to learn about community participation. So we are going to discuss in depth about this concept. What are the ways of engaging with community, how to measure community participation, all that. And then the 6th module is about the health financing. Vamsi, I think it might be the very easy for you, since you are an expert in that field. And then the 7th module is about concepts and practices of health planning. What do you mean by health planning? At what level the planning has to take place? What tools we can use? Again, from a systems perspective, how the planning should happen. So that kind of hands-on experience it will provide, this module. And the last module is about monitoring and evaluation, which talks about the performance of health systems and different evaluation methods and what tools we can use to monitor the progress of the health system. So these are the main content that is covered in the course. And we also use a variety of teaching learning methods. For instance, we have role play, we have quizzes, we have hangout sessions. So this is the first introductory hangout sessions. So during the whole course, you will have 3 hangout sessions. So in the hangout sessions, what we actually do is that we interact like this. We come together, we choose a topic and discuss critically, examine the topic critically, and we allow you to share your perspectives based on your experiences. So it will be designed on specific topics. The other way, in Hangout sessions, what we do, we also plan to provide some critical reading materials, and then we reflect on that particular reading material. So there are 3 Hangout sessions planned during the course, during this course. So that is one method. And then there are several case scenarios. If you see the quiz, the MCQs following each unit and each module, all the questions are not like, define this, define that. No, it is all like case scenarios, which helps you to reflect critically, make you to apply the concepts and then respond to the questions, such kind of questions. And there are also some games in between to reinforce key concepts. So that is also there. And then you have a discussion forum. So I would encourage all of you to use the discussion forum and be active in that. Share your key learnings, ideas, perspectives, your queries. So that is one way of enabling peer learning during the course. So I would, even if it is a very simple question, please post it there and discuss, have discussion among your peers. So that is another thing. And there are also assignments. So every module will have, not every module, at least 4 modules will have assignments, where you will have to, for example, there are assignments like, we'll give a policy document, you have to critically read it, and then critically reflect on the policy document, what are the gaps. And then there are other, for example, in monitoring and evaluation module, you're asked to develop a tool or apply a planning evaluation tool for a specific scenario or a local health system, something like that. So the assignments are really very helpful. Will help you to apply the concepts what you've learned in the course, and not necessarily from the course, also based on your work experience. So keeping that in mind, we have designed the assignments. So this is briefly about the content and the various teaching learning methods. So you have the guide, actually course guide, which is already circulated by Rashmi, I believe. So you have any doubts, you can look into that. So all the descriptions are given there. What do you mean by Hangout session? What do you mean by assignment and all that? So everything is described there. Apart from that, if you have any doubts, you can also approach us directly during the course at any time. Feel free to ask us any questions if you have. Yeah. Any doubts you have so far?
I have a query actually. You said that Hangout sessions will be, another 3 or 2 will be there in Zoom. In online.
Yes, it is usually online. It is usually online, like how we have now, similar sessions.
Then I have a request. Is it possible on weekends to conduct those? Because actually I had a class parallelly overlapping, but luckily it got cancelled. Then I joined.
Weekends in the sense, would Saturdays would be fine?
Yes, Saturday or Sundays. It's like Saturdays are fine.
Yeah, Sundays I think.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
no,
this
Saturday.
is Tabitha.
Sorry, Elizabeth.
Yeah, this is Elizabeth. I'm not really in favor of weekend time, because some of us work during the week and we want to have our weekends to ourselves. So we don't want to have any hangout sessions during the weekend. Sort of like a time to relax for us.
Yeah. So one thing.
Or after 5 or 6 for 1 hour, like that.
Okay.
Weekdays.
Yeah. So these Hangout sessions usually planned in the catch-up week. Like every week, the module will be released. The unit, each unit will be released every week. So that's how we have scheduled. I think it's on Friday, right, Harish? Every Friday, the units are released, right? In EPHM. Hello, Harish. Hello.
Sorry, Meena, can you repeat?
No, I mean to ask, so every Friday we launch the unit, right? In EPHM?
Yes, Meena. Yes, every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday, yes. So in some weeks, we don't launch any units. So that is called as catch-up week. In case if you are not able to complete the videos or lectures or assignment, so that 1 week gap is there, so which you can catch up with your assignments. We usually conduct the Hangout session during the catch-up week, and we will consider all these points to conduct the Hangout session during the weekdays and in the time zone that is comfortable for everyone. And we make sure to do that. Yes. Any other questions you have?
Yes, I have some inquiry.
Yes.
In WhatsApp, actually, I got that there will be the classes every week. That is Wednesday. The Wednesday will be that same discussion. Something will going to happen. Maybe 3 to 4.
Wednesday?
Yeah, it's in WhatsApp. WhatsApp, actually, I got the message. This link in there is top of the link is written there every week, no, Wednesday. So I'm asking in module also there is written, no? Every Wednesday there will be some Wednesday 2 units will be released, and then there will be there will be like a session. I'm just asking you.
No, it's not a session actually. So we release the unit, like you have module 1, module 2. We don't open all the lectures at the same time. So in the week 1, we launch the first module, first unit. So you will not be able to access the other units or the other modules. So you will go progressively. So when we say launching, it's like making the units accessible to the participants. So that is what. We don't conduct any sessions on those days. It could be either on Friday or Wednesday, but I will confirm and get back
Actually,
to you.
I want actually that the days, no, which day and which timing actually their courses, maybe whatever it is going to happen. So if I'll get all the details, so it's very easy to planning for my day-to-day work. Is that possible to get it all those things?
Yes, it's there actually in the guide, EPHM study guide. Do you have access to that?
There is a timeline in the LMS. So if you go in the dashboard, we have also uploaded the timeline. So that has a detailed timeline. So that's a course timeline, has a when the module will be releasing, and as well as when the catch-up.
Yeah, I have this one actually. I have in my hand. There is like, okay, every week on Wednesday, 2 units will be released. You are expected to complete 2 units. Wednesday, you are saying Friday, no? So that's what I'm.
No, I think we got confused because the previous batch was on Friday. So this is on the Wednesday. Yeah, sorry for the confusion. Yeah, it's on Wednesday.
So it's on Wednesday. Usually it will be towards the evening, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that. Usually.
Yeah, usually it is around 5 o'clock. We open the open for access, and the mail will be sent out.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Great. And one more thing I want to say. So this is going to be the last EPHM batch, in the sense this course was designed way back in 2013, and we had hosted several batches, and we had very positive feedback on this course. And we were about to stop this course with the last batch, but then since there were a lot of interest, overwhelming interest from the participants, we had to conduct one more batch. So we are really looking forward to revamp this course entirely in giving a new face or facelift, give a facelift to this course. So you will be the last batch of the course in its current form. So I really expect you to give critical feedback, even if it is a minor thing. Please do let us know. You can directly write to me or to Rashmi or to any of us in the team. And that would be really helpful to revisit the course and revise it in a better form. Please keep this in your mind. And so it doesn't mean that, it's a very old course. No, still the concepts are very relevant. The Hangout sessions, exercises, the assignments are, it's all updated. So it's still relevant to the current scenario. of public health. So I'm just flagging this so that you will remember to give feedback to us. Any other doubts you have? And I see Siri here. I think she joined just now. Hello, Siri. Hello, Siri. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
Siri.
ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, ma'am.
Please
Yeah,
introduce
sorry, I
yourself.
couldn't join on time.
No problem. Please introduce yourself to the participants.
Okay. Hello, I'm Dr. Siri and I'm basically an Ayurvedic doctor. And
We can't hear you, Siri. It's the voice is breaking. Hello, Siri. It's still breaking, Siri. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Yes. Thanks, Kranti. We are come to the end of the meeting. Yeah, Siri. Please
Hello.
tell. Yeah. We can hear you a
Hello.
bit now. Yes, Siri. Please proceed.
Hello.
We can hear you, Siri. Please proceed.
Hello.
Okay, Siri is having some
problem. Now am I audible?
Yes, it's clear now. Please introduce yourself to the team. Okay, still we are not able to hear you, Siri. Your mic is muted. Anyway, so we'll have a lot of opportunities to interact with each other. So I thank all of you for participating.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Siri, you're audible. Please introduce a brief introduction, a quick brief introduction about you.
I don't know how much you guys heard me.
Yes, we can hear you now. No worries. Yeah, please.
So currently I've done my diploma in public health and I'm working with state government for a project called Tele-ICU.
Okay.
What more I can tell you about this project, but apart from that, what more? Basically, I'm an Ayurvedic doctor.
Okay, Siri, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the course. So we have come to the end of the meeting. Thank you very much for taking your time and joining us today. If you have any questions, queries, please feel free to reach at any time over the email or phone. And thank you once again for joining this meeting. And we end this meeting now.